It is cold this morning. My truck is saying it's 0 degrees, which for you North Americans is like, what's 0 degrees? But it's a different kind of cold. It's a damp cold. Anyway, yeah, today we are going to be making some of those voussoirs, in brackets, fancy word for an archstone. The snow is starting to fall, very lightly, but it's enough to make your digits feel like, well, especially when it comes to using the pneumatics in a bit, and the grinders, to be fair. So, handy little tip for you. Build yourself an office, put a heater in it, comes on in the morning, and you've got a nice warm office to go into, to get changed into your dusty clothes. Also, 2 pairs of gloves. Put them on the radiator. Use 1 pair. When that pair gets cold, swap them over. And then you get a nice warm pair of gloves to go on your hands, which is so nice on a cold day. So as you can see, I've got these 3 big ones left, and then there's all these soffit voussoirs that I've got left to do. 6 of them left to do. So here's what I've done so far. I've got 3 of these that I've done. Here's all the straight jams. Straight jam, straight jam, straight jam, straight jam, straight jam. Another voussoir. These are all the internal reveals. And then over in the actual work area, I've got this voussoir, which I finished off yesterday, which is one of the ones with the weird splayed joint on it. So I'm gonna get this guy onto a pallet and then pick up whatever's next. Right, now I've cut the joints in, I'm going to cut the intrados, in other words the internal curve first. And the reason why I do that is because to cut that cut the intrados when you've already cut the extrados means that the stone will like rock. I was always taught joints first, then intrados, then extrados, but it doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do now is get a pitching tool, which looks like that, tungsten pitching tool, and I'm just going to pitch this line like that, not on the line, just off of it, like that, and then I'm going to come along with a 2-inch, put it in my scribe line, like that, and knot that line up. Allows you to be able to see this edge from above, which is very helpful when you're grinding. So I'll do the same on the other side. Picture something. Like that. In fact, I'm going to do a slow-mo shot because it always looks great. Now, this is easily done in a stone like Portland, because Portland is what's classified as, or what's known as, a freestone. What freestone means is that it's not heavily sedimented, it's not got really heavy bed lines in it. Because if I was to do this in the wrong kind of stone, then you can actually pluck under and it makes a really horrible looking edge. So you have to be wary which stones you do it with. Portland, you can knock your lines up all day long, doesn't matter where. Other stones, it's not highly advisable. Either way, now I'm going to get a 5-inch grinder, I'm going to put it in, put a draft in this side, that draft in that side, keep myself above the line by quite a bit, and get the majority of the waste out, and then I'll come in with like a bit of a sketchy technique of just tilting the blade slightly to bring the center down, So if I get that arris in, this arris in, then it's hump in the middle, then it's a case of just slowly grinding the middle down and checking it with a square to make sure you're flat between the 2 points. Watch and you'll see. Lovely jubbly, nice where it is now. It's really nice and square, you know. Lovely. There are a few bits in it that aren't perfectly flat, so I'm going to use a nice flat rash. Right, now I'm going to do the same with the external curve, but it's less complicated with the same process. So, yeah. There we have it, the bent stone. There we go, curved stone, perfect. I'm just gonna let you guys follow me along with this now. There's not really a lot else I can teach you. There is more stuff I can teach you, but you know, I've got to space this content out. Oopsie. Went a little bit heavy on the air gun right on that corner there. Fortunately, it doesn't matter too much because this is the joint, so when that's pointed, you're not going to see it. These things happen. There's not a lot I can do about that. If I'm that bothered, I could try and do an epoxy repair on it, but I probably won't. We are at a point where all the rebates are in. They're all really nice, super nice and crisp. And now I'm going to do what I can with the grinder, and then the rest of it's going to be done with air guns and by hand. I don't know if you can see very well, but I'm just putting that tiny little cut in there with a chisel all the way around, and then that will allow me to come straight in and do just one pass by hand to get that top arris in. This is where we're at. All 3 cuvettes put in. Bop, bop, bop. It's just the ovolo molds now. An ovolo mold is, well, exactly that. It's like a hump essentially. So cuvettos is like a scoop, and an ovolo is a hump. Bit more masonry terminology for you. Because these ovolos here are so small, I'm only going to be able to do so much of it with tools. So this hump here is so small that I'm going to be able to put a little chamfer on it with a grinder, and then I'm going to use a chisel to just take the tiny little bits off, and then it's a case of rubbing it to make it look nice. Finished voussoir. So my favorite part of doing any masonry job is this bit where I get to get my little pen out and colour it in. So 2 more voussoirs, 6 more soffit voussoirs, and then that keystone, and then we're all good. Right. I'm gonna just put you in the corner because I need to crack on and try and get the second one done today, because it is currently 10 minutes past 1 and I have got 1 voussoir done. Started at 8 o'clock this morning. So ideally I want to get another one done and get home to put my kids in bed by 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna just get my head down now. You guys can sit in the corner and watch. that was intense. Voussoir 2 done, and it's only 4:30. So I've actually got time to jump on with something else. So I think I'm gonna leave that last voussoir for tomorrow. And in the meantime, I'm going to, in fact, I forgot. Where's my pen? Hey. I'm gonna start with those soffit voussoirs now. If I don't get it finished by the end of the day, who cares? I've already done what I needed to do for the day. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm gonna pick up one of those soffit voussoirs, have a go at that. See how much I get done. Holy moly, what a day. That was a solid day of work. I've got the overload put through on the bend. I haven't done the external curve yet because I figured I'd put the overloads through and then cut that in afterwards. But yeah, I've absolutely smashed it today. I've had a great day. 2 voussoirs done and that half done. So yeah, awesome day. I'm gonna leave it here though. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you could like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, that'd be great. I'll catch you later.